easily muddled with sage. Must have found their way into the soup. Foxglove, you see, contains...
Digitalis, natural poison. Be indoors.
Jane, here to rebuke me. Castigate away.
No. Oh, no. Now, your sister's account of last night.
Please don't mind Ginny. Her nerves are shot.
I noticed that you were upstairs here in the guest wing during the search party. I wondered what became of them. Of the legal paperwork drawn up last night for the sale of Chimneys, which you took from Mr. Lomax's room.
Oh, that. Old maid's last refuge, isn't it? An overweening love of domestic animals. Thank you. Not that they ever reciprocated. It was always Treadwell. Every dog and pup we ever had. She used to give them the funniest names.
There's really no need to stay, sir.
No, I'm fine.
She had a weak heart?
Well, not that I knew.
Oh, I wondered merely why the poison in the foxglove leaves should prove lethal for her, while the rest of us...
Well, she was a terrible warrior. Shanghai, 27. She traveled about with us everywhere.
And this one?
Oh, do you know? I have no idea.
Our friend the captain.
All of them.
Looks like it.
And not a musical girl.
Not this one.
Who's he writing to? Constance.
She was with us for so many years. I forgot she even had a Christian name.
Constance Treadwell. I was so sure she was holding something from us. Constance was Count Ludwig's lover.
My dearest Constance, 9 days until the party at the Palazzo Ducale. It feels like a prison sentence. It has rained every day since Caracas. The captain. I am mad, bedlamized with love. But the lamb is stamping her little hooves. I must sign off now. Be of courage. Until Friday, and Chimneys.
Our glorious reunion. I will take you in my arms.
And we will make such light-fingered music.
Treadwell?
I suppose she had much to lose. Her position, her livelihood. And when love is driven underground, it quickens its ardor. Oh, we had a case with our organist and the young page turner at St. Mary Mead.
I see.
Well, one mustn't talk scandal.
Places and times. Venice, Caracas. He must have trailed her for 2 years at least. All the way to Chimneys.
Back to the party. But Treadwell, a diamond thief.
Well, perhaps it was the captain who urged her to do it. What is the lamb in these letters?
Oh, I think that... Oh, I'm so sorry. You first.
Agnes. Old papist word for lamb. Agnus Dei, Lamb of God. Altar boy.
Misspent youth.
So safe to conclude Agnes Parker was the courier ferrying letters between Constance Treadwell and her captain.
And then on the night of the party in 32, the theft of the Mysore diamond.
Agnes is murdered. Wildly circumstantial, but the messenger. Murdered by Count Ludwig because she found out about the theft. She knew too much. The Count buries her in the crypt, and of course everyone assumes that Agnes has stolen the diamond.
And then, years later, the two lovers dead themselves.
Or murdered. Wretched soup. Which begs the question,
How can the same dish kill one of us while provoking mere unpleasantness in the rest?
foxgloves tossed into the soup by the killer to convince us that Miss Treadwell's death was an accident.
But in fact she was poisoned by something else.
But what?
I have no idea.
Pity.
And who among us, I wonder, has been quickest to defend poor Agnes Parker?
Yes, I was at school with her. They lived on our street. This whole business with Agnes, well, it's how they treat them, isn't it?
You never believed Agnes stole the Mysore diamond in 32, did you?
Of course not. But I didn't knock anyone off, and I certainly don't know anything about any poison. Digi...
And yet here you are, on the terrace.
Count Ludwig!
Quite alone, no witnesses. What do we think? Could it be that Miss Blenkinsop climbed into the passage, fired the gunshot, and then back in the house?
I don't think so. Not with my asthma.
And yet you saw something, didn't you?
Yes. I realise now it must have been Cade I saw in the garden. It did seem odd behaviour for a security guard. I could have said something, cried for help. I could have stopped it. But I just stood there.
Absolutely right, Inspector.
I fear Mr. Cade is running out of rope. Mr. Eversley!
Here we are. Dear Cade, come to Chimneys. There's a trapdoor in the garden, 11:45 sharp.
Patent falsehood.
Yes, well, note the capital C. The letter has a little crack in it. Do you see? And again, here, the same little crack.
So?
The note to Mr. Cade appears to have been written on this very typewriter.
Which you yourself were using on the very morning the letter was dispatched.
Oh, I see.
You wrote this, didn't you?
Yes. Well, some of it anyway. But I don't remember anything about 11:45.
But your purpose in writing the letter? To help Mr. Cade gain access to Chimneys? How long have you been acquainted with Mr. Cade?
Couple of weeks. I lost rather heavily at cards. My pet vice, losing heavily at cards. I get so crashingly bored in the office. There's a little room running Aldwych. Pontoon, poker for the diehards.
How much did you lose?
97 quid. Anyway, in walked Cade. He said he could cover the debt. He said we could help each other out.
Go on. So this gentleman from Pretoria who's holding your friend.
He has a pet passion.
Diamonds?
Yes.
The Mysore diamond?
He gave me 6 weeks to bring him the real McCoy, or Jimmy's life would be forfeit.
So you staged the street assault to endear yourself to Virginia?
Yes.
Posing as the Good Samaritan to creep into the affections of an innocent young
George, please. I had a splitting.
And the assailant?
Sorry.
But your real purpose was to gain access to Chimneys, where the diamond was first hidden.
I am a decent man. A decent man who did a stupid thing. I had no choice.
Ditto, absolutely.
Anthony Cade